Hey everyone, Bill here with KB Tricks.
Hello.
Grandstand, what are we doing?
We are in Owatonna, Minnesota. We are checking out the Steele County Free Fair.
This is the largest county fair in the state, and it's the last weekend before the big one, the Minnesota State Fair. We're gonna come in from the south side. We parked in a lot across the street, and this is the Midway area. This one seems to be a popular one. It's gonna spin and go, oh man. That's gonna give you vertigo or something. Wow. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, there it goes. Woo. Okay, that's crazy. It actually spinning there too. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, this Midway is pretty big. Got quite a bit of the rides, and then they got the classic games too, you know, like darts, throwing darts at a balloon or whatever. There's actually quite a lot of stuff going on here at the Midway. I mean, there's a lot of rides and a lot of stuff going on. I'd almost argue this is almost as big as the State Fair Midway.
I agree. I mean, there's a lot of rides, there's tons of games, and everything is packed. Like, every ride is full, and there's lines for everything. I'm not used to seeing that with the county fair.
Oh, you got a little ladybug on you.
Oh.
Is that good luck?
I don't know, is it?
Some people consider that good luck.
Okay.
I mean, look at that. That is dense on rides. We're not used to seeing this at other county fairs. There's a lot you can pick to do. As Carrie said, do you get it? It's a corn dog. A corn dog. Is it a corn dog or a pronto pup?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It could be either. It could be both.
Oh, that way is the Midway, and they got the Grandstand back over that way, and then they got like a band shell kind of over here, and there's some other buildings. We'll go check out a lot of the stuff in a minute, but first we're going to go into the merchandise Mart building. This is a pretty decent sized building, and it is pretty full of vendors. We don't normally highlight stuff that are inside the merchandise buildings, but just wanted to show you there is a lot of things in here to check out. Inside that building there's actually like a little area that separates two areas. We got a live accordion player, but to the right there was the one main building we're in, and they actually have a separate location over here. This might actually even be a ice skating rink that they took down the walls for. Walking out of a back entrance of that merchandise building, they got a fair museum, and looks like this might be the offices. And we're gonna kind of head this way. This is south, kind of toward the way we came in. We stopped at this cheese bread trailer, and what did you get, honey?
I did the dill pickle ranch cheese bread.
Oh, this looks good.
Yes.
How much was this?
This was $9.
All right, what do we think of the dill pickled ranch, what's it called?
Dill pickle ranch cheese bread.
That's a lot of words.
It is, it's a little wordy, but
What do you think of it?
I think it's really good. I'm gonna give this a 4. Only because I guess everything is really good, but I guess it's just kind of like, you know, it's just like loose pickles and ranch dressing on top of cheese bread. But something we can try and recreate at home.
This is that stage that I was talking about a few minutes ago before we went into the merchandise building. The merchandise building is past that. It looks like a performance just ended a few minutes ago, but there's a lot of seating over here, a lot of benches. Facing south toward the Midway, the building here is the beer garden. I wouldn't mind going there, but I think we got other things we got to do first. The Midway is further that way, but we're going to go check out this great outdoor center. Oh, it kind of reminds me of a Bass Pro Shop. And walking in, they got some fish from Minnesota, it looks like. There's catfish and some bluegill, panfish. A couple more. I'm not great with identifying fish, I'll be the first to admit. Oh, here comes the catfish. I also got a little pond in here with some larger fish. Those ducks are not real. Don't go try petting the ducks. You might not want to try petting the fish either. Here's an educational thing by the University of Minnesota Extension, and learn about seeds. Be a seed detective. And they also got some butterflies in here. You can see them. They got some cocoons and chrysalises, and a couple of caterpillars getting ready to cocoon. Next to the U of M thing, they have an alligator, I think. He's also got a snake around his wrist, and she's got a white boa, maybe? I'm not sure. Below there, they have a couple of turtles or tortoises. Who do you got here?
It's a ball python.
Oh, okay.
Blue-eyed moose. Its name is Lucy.
His name's Lucy?
Yeah, blue-eyed moose or something like that.
Is that a bearded dragon or what do you got on your shoulder?
Yep, it's a little bearded dragon, a little baby.
We got a couple other critters here, and these are actual real. They're not really moving or anything, but they are real. Then along the one wall here, they got a bunch of tanks. Looks like they got fish and some other animals farther down. There's a Russian tortoise and a black king steak. Looks like he's underneath some stuff right there. A couple more snakes. Western Diamondback rattler. Ooh. And then an albino Western Diamondback next to that one. A couple of ball pythons in this one. There's actually one up in the corner there. Not sure how it got up there, but this one's on a little activity. And there's a map turtle. It's the thing that's sticking its tongue, its head way up in the middle there, right there. But then next to that is a false map turtle. A little bit bigger, quite a bit bigger. Common snapping turtle. They can really take a bite out of you. Don't put your fingers or hands anywhere near them. Looks like they got an area here for some sort of demonstrations. They got a couple of risers across from here. This building says flowers. I wonder what's going to be in here. We got some fun arrangements as we're walking in. And then they got some single ones just kind of around this. This looks like the grand champion and the blue ribbon table. Got some gladiolas. Those are always pretty flowers to me. This appears to be one of the grand champion displays. A couple of other entries. Oh, they got a pitcher plant. I like pitcher plants. So these suckers catch insects in them. The insects go in because they smell something sweet, and then they actually end up drowning, and that's how the plant gets its nourishment. On the back wall, they got some sort of display kind of thing, like how your backyard could look. This looks very nice. You have a nice brunch at the table. Going down the other side, some really nice looking displays. And the only thing that I can grow in my yard, hostas. Some cool looking leaves. Oh, there are a lot of food options around here. Here's a grandstand. Looks like they've let some people in. Tonight is Rodney Atkins, who is a country singer. Gonna go along the grandstand, and it looks like in the base of the grandstand there's a couple of things. Gonna go see what those are. They got some vendors around here. We're on the wrong side, and they got some more seating underneath that tent. And I got a whole row of vendors along the grandstand, and we're gonna go into the grandstand, or these exhibits under there. So this is vegetables and grains and things. Looks like they got some, what is it, alfalfa? This is baled hay. This seems to be where the vegetables are. So there's some tomatoes and onions, cucumbers. This seems to be the grand champion table. So it looks like they got the baled hay and some corn, some grain and soybeans, pumpkin, squash, sunflowers, more corn and grains. There's some nice looking zucchini. And these are fun. People take vegetables to make creatures or whatnot. This seems to be the grand champion, like a centipede. Elvis is in the building. This next entry is hobbies. Oh, I got some cool looking ones in here. Look at all those. These are impressive. All these baskets look really pretty. Look really nice. Check out the twins bird feeder. That looks great. Outside the grandstand, there's a human claw machine. So what happens is you get in this harness thing, and you go in there, you try to grab a bunch of stuffed animals, and then you get one, I think is what it is. This is $30 to do. Our next spot is textiles. Looks like it's going to be things like quilts and clothing. These quilts look beautiful. Some of these will take years to make. A lot of skill involved, and then other people can bang these suckers out in a week. It's amazing. This is interesting. It is a large butterfly made from several different colors and patterns. A cow bag. That's awesome. The next room is going to be culinary, so this is going to be baked goods and foods. Got some delicious looking breads and cakes and other things like that, brownies, muffins. The middle here seems to be Grand Champion entries, like this cake here. Oh, there's a Mario themed cake. That's multi-layered, that looks cool. Oh, there's some jars of stuff. That's nice. Outside of the grandstand in this tent, they're playing bingo. Wow, each card is only 50 cents. Well, that's a great deal. Made it to the end of a row that had all those food vendors, and we're gonna make a right and go toward some tents down in the distance. Plenty of seating over at this pavilion. And we're gonna go, looks like they got a clown performing. In this tent is a cowboy circus, not sure what that is. They have 3 show times, 1:30, 4:30, and 7:30, at least those are the times today. Over across from there is a comedy circus with a clown performing.
Here we go, hold it tight, don't move. Here comes number 1, hold it tight. Here comes number 2, hold it tight, don't move. They're gonna go nuts for you, kid. Oh yeah. But now wait, just the kids, just the kids. I think we're gonna do a fancy finish. You wanna see it? Say yeah. All right, I'm gonna take one, throw it over my shoulder, catch it in my back pocket. Get ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Got it in my back pocket because I'm the best, baby. That's right.
What do you think of Louie's comedy circus we were just watching?
It's very entertaining, and it's definitely keeping the audience occupied. The kids especially love him.
Yeah, they seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
This seems to be the entertainment area. They also have a all-stars hot dog show. We missed the last show of the evening. And then I got some more this direction, so we're going east. Also in this area that has all this entertainment, they have a Jurassic Kingdom walk-down. Got 3 shows throughout the day, at least today they did. So this is one of those things where they got the actors that are dressed up as dinosaurs, and they'll interact with the crowd. Across from those dinosaurs, they have a Squeals on Wheels pig racing. Looks like they go around this oval-sized track. They have 5 races today. The Steele Saloon here seems to be a beer tent area. Across from the beer tent, they have an acrobats show. We saw this last year, so they got the trapeze, and they got they'll put a motorbike in the cage, kind of thing, and then they do that walk thing on the big wheel there. We're gonna continue going east. This is the FFA Barnyard. We got some turkeys. Hey hon, will you take a gander at these geese?
Lame.
There are the geese. I'm going to take a gander at them. There's a wabbit. Got some chickens. Couple chickens. Another wabbit. Oh, sheeps. Got some babies there. Some youngins. We got some ducks. We're going to keep going east. They got a wood carving demonstration, and then they will auction off the things later. And then they got a couple barns. So we're walking by the cattle now, but I think we're going to go down to the end and come back. Coming up to the east side of the fairgrounds, pretty much as far as we can go. This is the Old Iron Show. This is at the Steele County Historical Society's village. But these are old tractors, restored tractors. So this is the Steele County Historical Society's Village of Yesteryear. So there's a collection of old buildings from the county that they moved here to help preserve the history. So they got some cabins off to the left there, like an entire family who would live in one of those cabins, sometimes even generations. And then they got a couple other buildings off to the right. First building right there is a old train depot, and then a fire hall. We were here last year. We got here kind of late, so a lot of these buildings had already closed, so we didn't get to go into them. This is the train depot. Here's a conductor taking Morse code messages. Potbelly stove, and then of course benches that you can wait for your ride. There's a conductor's uniform. Shoe sign stand. What do you got here, hon?
I got a cherry soda float.
Okay. So you got some Spring Grove soda, which is from Spring Grove, Minnesota. So you got this at the stand behind you?
Yes. I got it. Yeah. It's behind us. It's $5 for a float, or you could just get a bottle of soda for $2.
Have you tried it yet?
I've had the soda, but not the float part yet.
Okay, how is it?
Very good. This is actually one of my favorite sodas, so when I saw it, I had to go get some.
Something I remember about Spring Grove Soba is the guy who was in the room next to me on my floor, my dorm room in college, he was from Spring Grove, so he would bring some of these sodas back with him and then sell them to us. Gonna check out this first cabin here. And this is labeled as a small log cabin. According to the sign, this was built in 1962. And just one room with a bed, stove in the corner, dining table, and cabinet. In the center here they have a stage with some live performers, but also for the village of yesterday you can come here and listen to an audio tour. A couple more buildings just to kind of point out. So there was the train station in the background and the fire hall. Got a general store, which quite often you'll see at these village type places. Not sure what that building is, but there's a town hall back there. This looks like a schoolhouse. We'll get to that building in the back there in a second, but this other building here, that's the church. So the building back there was a former, I forget which governor, but a former governor or not governor, state senator, whatever, that used to be his home. A lot of this stuff we went through last year, so we won't go back through it again. We'll leave a link later about last year's video because there was so much to do down here. We decided to come back this year. The other thing we're worried about is kind of time. Apparently we got some storms moving in, so we got maybe an hour left according to the radar and the predictions. So
it's gonna be a fun drive home tonight.
Yeah, we'll figure that all out when it happens. So we'll just keep moving. Across from the village of yesteryear, they have a track here. They do horse demonstrations and competitions on this track. Next to that is a livestock pavilion. We might go in there next, not sure yet. Inside the livestock pavilion is a lot of the horses. Got some Clydesdales as we come in. Another Clydesdale. I like Clydesdales, they're beautiful horses. This is a big horse. Wow. He's not standing on anything. He is standing on the same level that we are. Is this a quarter horse because he's only a fourth of the size of that other one?
No.
Yeah, we were talking about you. You're a full horse. Next building over is the show arena. So they're having the competitions in here throughout the fair. Right now, some sort of cattle. Next building over is the cattle barn. I like this guy's shirt, that's awesome. But here's where the cattle are hanging out. Got a lot more food trucks and vendors as we go west along this path. And then I noticed this, I don't remember seeing this last year. They have a Aurora Diner back here behind these vehicles. Down here they got some seating inside, but it looks like it's a hot beef sandwich, hamburgers, hot dogs, that kind of thing. And they also have breakfast here. Up next is an exotic petting zoo. They got camel rides. And then in here, that's where the petting zoo is. This is a swine show arena. We already poked our head in there. There was nothing going on at the moment. We're making our way back west to the toward the Grandstand in the Midway. There's a swine barn. Still looking at the north direction of everything. The poultry and rabbits barn. Got some beautiful geese as we walk in. Look, George, rabbits. Yeah. Anyway, over here are the grand champions for market duck, and this one is the overall champion. Chickens are very nice looking. Were you the one that was making all that noise a minute ago? I can't remember. Up next for us is the 4-H exhibit building. And here's where you can find their 4-H competitions. One of my favorite competitions, the still photography. A couple of wood projects, like there's some cornhole or bags. Next two buildings coming up are the Auto Hall, not sure what that is, and a Fine Arts building. Auto Hall looks like they actually do have some cars in here. Oh, this looks nice. This is a 1940s Dodge pickup. That looks beautiful. Wow. A 54 Chrysler Windsor Deluxe. Oh, that looks very cool. Decent size back seat too. No door for the back seat, but you climb in through the front. What you would do is you fold down those front seats so people can climb back there. Couple beautiful vehicles in here on both sides. 56 Dodge Sierra wagon. That's the kind of thing that you would see Grandpa load up the grandkids to go camping for the weekend, kind of a thing. Fine Arts Building is next for us. We're gonna have things that people have made. I think this is a youth competition, so they have things that they made. Some Lego kits, drawings. This is a wood carving area. Some really cool hand carved stuff in here. All the gnomes, Santas, that kind of thing. And showing some different stages of wood carving for ducks. This looks like various drawings and paintings. There's watercolors. It's high school level competition for acrylics oils. Over here are some drawings. This is professional acrylic oil and Carrie liked the Beetlejuice that stood out to her. And they have a homemade beer competition. All right, we're gonna make our way out of the Steele County Free Fair. What did you think, hon?
Oh, this fair is so cool. I mean, it's the largest in Minnesota, but it is perfect training for the state fair because it's huge. It is so large. I mean, honestly, the last 2 times we've come here, we've only been able to come kind of in the afternoon. I would love to actually come here and spend a whole entire day here because you could easily make this a whole entire day trip.
Yeah, speaking of how big it is, so we came here last year. We kind of got here late and we kind of missed a lot of things. The buildings were closing, that kind of a thing. So we try to do different things this time when we came to visit. If you want, we're going to put a link in the description below and also up at the top here. If you want to go check out last year's video, again, we try to do some different things than last year. So, like, if you want to go see some of the performances or whatever, we had that when we came last year. But hey, please do us a favor, subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers, so help the channel grow, help us reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. But what are the details about this, hon?
So as it says in the name, it is a free fair. So it is free admission. If you're lucky enough to find street parking, you can get that for free. Otherwise, we parked right across the street here. It was $5. I did see that some lots were 10, but even still $5 for this fair just to pay for parking. Great deal.
But anyway, we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KB Treks. Please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.